This idea of making the interactions with our listeners personal is really something that's been highlighted by Steve to us as a band. We've always had a particular relationship with our audience and with our listeners, and I don't like using the word fan. I like to save that for other occasions because it stems from the word fanatic, and somebody's fanatical. It sort of is, I don't know, I find it almost like degrading in a way, so I say audience and or listeners. Yeah, we've always been a certain way with the people that listen to our band. I actually have a lot of gratitude towards them, and I feel a great sense of joy that they are there and they continue to be there. And I've always felt that way. And it's actually something that Steve pointed out to me and to other guys in the band years ago. He said to us, like, you guys have a unique relationship with your listeners. You seem to have a personal relationship with your listeners, where some of them we do. Some of we've established like friendships over many, many years of touring, but most of them, you know, we see in passing, or we see in flashes of light, or you hear their voices coming from an audience, or you get a tweet from them, or a Facebook message, or a letter, or something. I'm assuming what he talks about, though, is that gratitude that we experience from them, and I think that that feeling is reciprocated, so it creates maybe a unique relationship. I never saw it as something that was unique or something that we were doing that was special as a band. I just thought that that was the way that one would react to a guest in their home, or somebody that had brought them a gift, or, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many different reasons why we should feel gratitude towards these people. For all intents and purposes, they're kind of like paying our way. They're paying our mortgage. They allow us to do what we do. So we give a lot of thanks to them. We do lots of things that, like, we hope express that gratitude. But I think that's what Steve's talking about. And as far as like expressing that to a younger generation of bands and or artists, I can see now, because of how Steve has pointed it out to me, I could see now how that would be important to keep those things in mind and keep those things in check. There's a generation of bands that, in a way, they kind of demean their audiences, and sometimes audiences like that. You know, there's a generation of music listeners. I'm even one of them in certain respects, where you know, it's funny when the guys in the bands you love like demean you and spit on you and throw shit at you. It's like kind of punk rock in a way. That had never felt right to me, so I'm just really not that cat. But I get why he sees that, and I actually appreciate that he sees that too.